Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings on planet Earth, wherever you may be today. What day is it today? It's Monday, isn't it?
Monday.
The latest trailer for Harry and Meghan Netflix has dropped. All three of us have watched it separately. I think you've met Benjamin before. Benjamin is 19 years old and he's not really interested in any of the royals at all. He's aware of them. So I wanted to get his perspective as well on what he thought of the trailer that he's just watched. I think it's a bit of a non-event actually. The first trailer was more, surprising. Having watched this, I can see Kate Made Me Cry is gonna come up. Shocker alert. I can just see that. It's actually boring you, isn't it?
No, I'm just yawning.
Right, let's start with you, Graham. What's your take of the trailer?
I think it's just a pair of whingers. What do you mean that your security was being taken away? Your father's the king and your brother's going to be the king. How can they take your security away, mate? It's not going to happen, is it? Oh, they weren't listening to me. I wanted.
Oh, you mean when they were living in the palace?
No, the trailer just said now. They said, oh, they were taking away.
Well, yeah, they have lost their security. They have, because they're in a foreign country.
No, he was making out that was the reason they left. They were taking their security away. I think that's bollocks. I don't think that's the case.
I think that may be the way it was edited. He couldn't possibly be saying that because when he was in the royal family.
Watch the trailer again. I've just watched the trailer. You sent to me comment on it.
Okay, that's what you.
And then he's on the plane going, "This is the flight to freedom. We're getting away." You don't hear Prince Edward, do you, whining on about? They're taking my security away. People will come and kill me. I can't live my life.
Actually,
like this.
Edward and Sophie, I'm not sure they have security unless they're on a working thing. I don't think Princess Anne has it. I think they make their own private arrangements. So that's what it came across to you, that he was saying.
He was saying he left the royal family because they were taking his security away, and Meghan wasn't being listened to, and they were telling so many lies to protect his brother.
Okay.
And that's why he went off on his flight to freedom. That's how it came across to me, and I don't know if it was in that order, but that's how the trailer came across to me.
To you?
To me, I mean, the lying for William does make sense, considering he's going to be king. And so if there were to be something dodgy, like we all know Harry went to a party in a Nazi outfit, if William was to do something equally awkward like that, it could jeopardise his career as a king, and so I imagine... Yes, they would lie for him in that instance, but they wouldn't
drop Harry in the shit. They wouldn't, not William. Yeah,
they wouldn't lie in the matter of, oh, Harry stole the cookie out of the cookie jar, not William.
Right.
They wouldn't do it for pitiful things like that.
Do you know what they're referencing? When the incidents they're talking about?
Vaguely, yes.
What do you think they're talking about?
I don't know, actually.
You don't know. I can tell you now. It's to do with tights. A pair of tights, okay?
That would definitely jeopardise it.
Are you saying William wears tights?
No, it's an argument. It's an argument about little Princess Charlotte, whether she'll wear tights or won't wear tights. Just to put that into context.
So
okay?
It's over nothing.
Don't say that to Meghan. Right. She's so far done an Oprah interview. She's done The Cut. She's done all these interviews. She's now on Netflix. There's going to be a book, and she ain't going to shut up about it until we all believe Kate made her cry. That's the nub. Isn't that what I said last week? It's going to be about tiaras and tights. That's what I think.
Well, there's also the I'm not getting thrown to the wolves. I'm getting fed.
I think
hang on.
They're feeding off of me. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
It just doesn't make sense.
What are they tearing her apart? With her being in the palace, walking around going, oh, as a black individual, you think...
Well, my take, having watched it from when the engagement interview, I didn't know what it was exactly. I didn't trust about her. I do now. When the story came out about she made Kate cry, I just thought, I can well believe that. She looks the type of girl who'd do that. And I think that's where it all started to go really pear-shaped for her. Don't make noises on the phone, please. Anyway, so that's your take on it. Are you going to watch it?
No.
Have you watched any of it?
No, I've got better things to do.
Okay, we won't keep you any further. Thank you very much for your generational opinion. So you can see he's not a sugar, he's not into it, neither's my daughter, and neither is his girlfriend, as far as I know. So it's going to be about the tights. You think... It's really interesting that your take on that trailer is that his gripe is about security.
Well, that was the order it came in.
Okay.
And if you put things in the wrong order, then people will get completely wrong...
Did you realise that when Christopher Boozy entered the fray, his allegation to me seemed to be that there's very few people who have organised YouTube channels, Twitter accounts, that then amplify it, and they're the troublemakers and they're making Meghan unpopular. I mean, his initial allegation was Murky Meg, according to Taz, and Yankee Wally all worked in an office together. They were part of a troll farm that they all knew each other.
He's comparing them to himself, isn't he?
That it does.
I bet he works in an office with a load of people.
I don't know if he does. But he does seem to be like a stoker, and he's in it. And I'm really glad to see he's in this trailer. I honestly thought Netflix would cut him to protect themselves. I don't think they realise what a position they're putting themselves in, because I don't think they've investigated the baggage that he comes with that you and I know about.
Well, being a villain, right, I know for a fact, if someone was out there making videos about me, slagging me off, I'd think, hey, I'd say to my oppo, we'll find out who's working for Netflix, we'll give them a bum, get them to delete their channel. Simple.
YouTube, you mean?
YouTube. Find out who's working for YouTube, right, who's got their finger on the button. Say, give them a bum, how much? Couple of grand? 3 grand, 5 grand. Get rid of that person.
But that would never work, because then you end up with it's like Jason and the Argonauts. You cut one down and then 10.
Yeah, but she's spending Harry's money. Do you think she cares? She spends 150 grand on a dress that looks awful.
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know for a fact.
No, but that's what I'd do. I just said that's what I'd do if I was rich, rich. That's exactly what I'd do.
I just have to make that clear, that none of us know for a fact that she or Harry have paid for PR. It's really important.
Yeah. But you've got to think, you can't make accusations against people because you don't know. I'm saying what I would do if I was there and I was that person.
People might think that, they might draw their own private conclusions, but you can't just say that because nobody's got the evidence. And what I'm hoping is that Chris Boozy will say in the Netflix documentary, yes, I was hired by Meghan and Harry. And that's it. Floodgates are open, people, as far as I'm concerned. If that turns out to be the case.
Who took Yankee Wally down? That's what I want.
Yeah, I think we might get a few more answers on that as well. It'll be very telling, very telling. Anyway,
who's leaning on Trevor Cole, MC?
Just from a legal point of view, steady.
Well, I'm asking a question. I'm not pointing the finger of accusation.
Actually, questions can also be defamatory if they're worded in such a way.
Can they?
Yeah, you've got to be careful with that. So if there is even a smidgen of evidence that turns up in the next 3 episodes, and I will watch them closely and carefully, I will listen to every single word. If there is a financial connection and an admission in that documentary, floodgates are open. What do you guys think? What will you do if you find out that he was hired by them or Sunshine Sachs? What will you do? What will the Daily Mail do? What will the national press do? What will the American press do? Are they going to be looking into his background? Are they going to be looking at some of the baggage that comes with Christopher Boozy? Because there's quite a lot. I mean, I would consider it like fodder for the tabloids. Food for thought. Look forward to hearing what you all have to say below.